Hey guys, welcome back. So in today's video I'm going to tell you how to add paths and vias to your design, and at the end of the video I will also give you third options how to place multiple vias on your PCB project. So let's start with vias. Paths is a primitive object. Paths are used for fixing the commented to the board and for creating the interconnection points from the component pins to the routing on the board. So paths, as you already know, can exist on single layer, for example, as a surface mount device path, or they can be a three-dimensional through-hole path having a barrel-shaped body. Now here we have some paths that I can show you. So this is through hole, as you can see, and then connected to the diode, LED diode. Now the second thing which we have are vias, is also used for a vertical electrical connection between two or more electrical layers of a PCB. Those are more like this. If I can show you here, these are the vias right here. They are three-dimensional objects and have a barrel-shaped body in the Z-plane. Now we can have through-hole. This type of vias passes from the top layer to the bottom layer. Then we have blind. This type of via connects from the surface of the board to an internal signal layer, and buried. This type of vias connects from one internal signal layer to another internal signal layer. So paths and vias are available for placement in both the PCB and the PCB footprints. Vias are placed typically automatically during the interactive or automatic routing process, but you can place them manually. After you can click here at the upper corner, right click on your mouse, and then you can select via or path, whichever you need, or you can go here to the place and path via, you can select it here. Now we can manipulate these paths or vias with whatever we like. So here, if we double click on path, as you can probably see, we have here designator layer. So here you can select on which layer it will be. So I have multiples that goes through all the layers. Then we add the net where is connected on our module. Then we can change the shape with these templates, or we can change shape right here in the pad stack. Yeah, and this is the same for vias, but a little bit different via stack. And yeah, also we can set the net and name and that stuff. So we can also use this for paths and vias for thermal reliefs. Um, Solder masks are and paste is also placed automatically when we create this um, path or via, but you can change it also here if you want to. Um, now the options, the third option which I mentioned before is pretty good if you want more vias in the one go, or if you need it for thermal relief. So I always use this more for thermal reliefs. So how do you do that is go to tools, and then we need to find via stitching and shielding, and then you can decide add stitching to net or add shielding to net. So for now it doesn't matter, so I will go with this first one. Now here it opens up our add stitching to net menu, and here you can uh, choose the template, the size of it, and hole size, tolerance, diameters, and that kind of stuff. Also diameters where it be simple, top, middle, bottom, full stack. Now stitching via sets are configured in the add stitching to the net dialog, and we can try. Okay, so after that you finish with this, you will get bunch of these vias on your surface. It's really good if you need to make some thermal reliefs on your PCB, because if you have some complicated projects that go through a lot of power, you need somehow cooling down also your model, your PCB. So, and this is also add shielding to the net, what you can set up for. So, I hope that this video was helpful to you. If it was, consider to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.